Welcome to Elderly and Health, your trusted source for senior wellness insights that truly make a difference. Did you know that the fruits you choose every day could be affecting your muscle strength? While fruit is often praised for its health benefits, some choices, especially those high in sugar, may silently weaken aging muscles. In this episode, we uncover the powerful shift one woman made by switching to low-sugar fruits, and how, in just 3 weeks, her muscle weakness noticeably improved. At 74, Margaret Lawson had always considered herself fairly healthy. She walked daily, attended weekly Tai Chi classes, and made it a point to eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. But over the past year, she began to notice something unsettling. Her legs felt weaker, especially in the mornings. She struggled to rise from chairs and often needed to steady herself after climbing stairs. Her doctor ruled out any major illness, leaving Margaret confused. During a nutrition workshop at her local community center, a guest speaker mentioned the impact of high-sugar fruits on aging muscles. Margaret was surprised. Her daily favorites, grapes, bananas, and dried mangoes, were on the list. Curious and hopeful, she decided to make a small but focused change. She swapped those fruits for berries, green apples, and kiwis, all lower in natural sugars and higher in fiber. 3 weeks later, Margaret was stunned. Her morning fatigue had eased. She could get up from the couch without that moment of hesitation. Her balance felt steadier, her legs more responsive. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it was real, measurable progress. That one change had quietly shifted how her body felt, and gave her the motivation to keep learning. I'm Dr. Grace Mitchell, a geriatric health expert with over 15 years in senior care. Many older adults overlook the effect of fruit sugar on muscle strength. Even natural sugars, when consumed in excess, can cause blood sugar spikes that interfere with nutrient absorption and muscle recovery. Switching to lower sugar fruits can help stabilize energy, reduce inflammation, and better support muscle function. It's a simple change, but for seniors, it can lead to noticeable improvements in stability and daily strength. Fruit is often praised as a healthy choice, especially for seniors. But not all fruits are equal, especially when it comes to sugar content and how it impacts aging muscles. As we grow older, our bodies process sugar differently, and even the natural sugars found in fruit can contribute to inflammation, fatigue, and reduced muscle recovery if not properly balanced. High-sugar fruits like grapes, bananas, or mangoes, when eaten frequently or without supportive nutrients, may gradually sap muscle energy without clear warning signs. In contrast, low-sugar fruits like berries, kiwi, and green apples not only offer powerful antioxidants, but also help regulate blood sugar and support lean muscle mass. In this video, Elderly and Health dives into one woman's journey of switching to low-sugar fruits, and the remarkable impact it had on her strength and balance in just 3 weeks. This is senior wellness reimagined through smarter fruit choices. Most seniors grow up believing fruit is one of the healthiest food choices. And while it's true that fruit contains vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, there's a catch: not all fruits support senior wellness equally, especially when it comes to muscle strength. As we age, our metabolism slows, and our ability to regulate blood sugar becomes more fragile. High-sugar fruits, like bananas, grapes, mangoes, and dates, may cause spikes in blood glucose, especially when eaten alone. These spikes, over time, promote inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which weaken muscle tissues silently. You may not feel the effects immediately, but frequent sugar surges can dull your body's insulin response, making it harder for muscles to absorb and use amino acids, the building blocks of strength. Worse yet, these high-sugar fruits are often eaten in large portions, or as meal replacements. A banana smoothie for breakfast may feel light, but without protein or fiber to slow digestion, it can cause a mid-morning crash, leaving you weak, tired, and unsteady on your feet. Research now shows that a more balanced approach to fruit can support strength and stamina better. Choosing fruits with a lower glycemic index, such as berries, kiwi, green apples, or pears, can reduce sugar overload and help preserve energy levels throughout the day. These fruits also contain more muscle-supporting antioxidants like vitamin C and polyphenol, which help reduce inflammation and protect tissues. The bottom line? Fruit is still your friend, but only when it's chosen and paired with intention. After the age of 60, the body becomes far more sensitive to what we eat, especially carbohydrates. While processed sugars are an obvious concern, many seniors don't realize that even natural sugar in fruit can cause similar problems when not consumed wisely. That's why switching to low-sugar fruits can make such a powerful difference in senior wellness. Low-sugar fruits such as raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, grapefruit, kiwi, and green apples offer all the benefits of fruit, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, without triggering high blood sugar. They digest more slowly, reduce spikes in insulin, and help maintain steadier energy throughout the day. This means better nutrient absorption, less inflammation, and more efficient muscle repair after everyday movement. Muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, often accelerates in later decades, not because of aging alone, but due to poor nutrition and blood sugar fluctuations. Every small decision matters. For example, starting the day with a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with blueberries provides protein, calcium, and a gentle dose of fruit-based antioxidants without flooding the system with sugar. Compare that to a banana and orange juice breakfast, which offers little protein and sends glucose soaring. Clinical dietitians working with older adults consistently see improvements in strength and endurance when their patients make this switch. Seniors report more stable moods, fewer afternoon crashes, and greater ease performing physical tasks like walking, rising from chairs, or lifting objects. It's not about cutting out fruit, it's about choosing smarter. By understanding how your body processes sugar after 60, you can make fruit a true ally in preserving your independence and vitality. One of the biggest shifts in senior nutrition is not the removal of fruit, but the refinement of which fruits to emphasize. Many older adults unknowingly consume fruits that are high in sugar on a daily basis, believing they are making healthy choices. But these healthy habits may be quietly contributing to muscle fatigue, poor energy levels, and unstable blood sugar. Here are some high-sugar fruits that should be limited, especially when eaten alone or in large portions. Bananas. One medium banana contains around 14 g of sugar and causes a quick blood sugar rise if not paired with protein or fat. Grapes. These are essentially small sugar bombs. A single cup has over 23 g of sugar, and they're often eaten mindlessly in large handfuls. Mangoes and pineapples, delicious but tropical fruits, tend to be higher in sugar content. A single mango can contain more sugar than a soda. Dried fruits, raisins, dates, and dried cranberries are highly concentrated in sugar and lack the water content that helps slow digestion. So what should you eat instead? Berries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are packed with antioxidants and contain fewer than 8 g of sugar per cup. Green apples, less sweet than red varieties, they contain fiber and vitamin C while being gentler on blood sugar. Kiwi, a great source of potassium and vitamin K, but with a lower glycemic load. Avocados, technically a fruit, they're high in healthy fats and excellent for muscle function and hormone regulation. These swaps may seem small, but they can significantly reduce the risk of energy crashes, preserve muscle mass, and improve overall senior wellness, all while still enjoying the natural sweetness of fruit. As we age, our bodies respond differently to nutrients, and this includes how we metabolize sugars found in fruit. Even though natural sugars are healthier than refined ones, they still trigger metabolic responses that can impact energy, inflammation, and most notably, muscle performance in older adults. When you eat a fruit that's high in fructose, like grapes or bananas, the body quickly converts it to glucose, spiking insulin levels. In younger adults, insulin spikes may be managed efficiently. But in seniors, insulin sensitivity often declines, especially after age 60. These repeated spikes can lead to low-grade inflammation and elevated oxidative stress, both of which silently wear down muscle fibers. Moreover, high sugar intake competes with the absorption of important nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and certain B vitamins, nutrients that muscles rely on for contraction and repair. Without them, your muscles might begin to feel tired faster, recover more slowly, or lose mass entirely over time. Recent studies show that seniors who follow lower glycemic diets experience improved muscle retention, better balance, and reduced fatigue. In one trial, older adults who swapped high-sugar fruits for low-sugar ones, paired with protein, showed stronger grip strength and better walking speed within 4 weeks. The bottom line is clear: not all fruit impacts the body the same way, and for seniors focused on maintaining independence, mobility, and strength, sugar load matters. By simply understanding and adjusting your fruit intake, you can give your muscles a fighting chance against age-related decline. Margaret Lawson, a 74-year-old retired school librarian from Oregon, wasn't new to healthy living. She walked every day, ate home-cooked meals, and stayed socially active. But what puzzled her was the persistent muscle heaviness and fatigue, especially in the mornings. Climbing stairs became a chore, and even rising from her recliner required effort she hadn't needed a year ago. Her doctor found nothing medically alarming, so Margaret took matters into her own hands. After attending a senior wellness seminar hosted by a local health coach, she learned about fruit sugar overload, a topic she had never considered before. Realizing her daily fruit choices, like bananas, grapes, and orange juice, were all high in sugar, she made a decision: she would switch to low-sugar fruits for 3 weeks and see what happened. She replaced her morning banana with a few strawberries and some walnuts. Her lunchtime fruit bowl, once full of grapes and dried mangoes, was swapped for kiwi slices and cottage cheese. And in the evenings, she had green apple slices with peanut butter instead of a sugary fruit cup. Within 10 days, she noticed a difference in her stamina. She no longer needed to brace herself to stand up. Her walks felt lighter, and her legs didn't burn after short errands. By the end of the 3rd week, even her posture felt stronger. Margaret wasn't expecting a miracle. But the changes, subtle yet powerful, reminded her that small nutrition tweaks can ripple into major wellness gains. For seniors like her, those ripples meant renewed confidence, mobility, and independence. While choosing low-sugar fruits is a great start, how you pair them can dramatically enhance their benefits, especially for aging muscles. Seniors often eat fruit alone, as a snack or light breakfast, but doing so can lead to blood sugar spikes, followed by crashes that sap energy and strain muscle recovery. The solution? Pair fruit with protein and fiber to slow digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and improve nutrient absorption. For example, instead of eating an apple by itself, pair it with a tablespoon of almond butter. The protein and healthy fats in the almond butter buffer the fruit's natural sugars, helping to fuel your body more steadily and reduce inflammation. Here are some smart fruit pairings for senior wellness. Greek yogurt plus berries, high in protein and antioxidants. Cottage cheese plus kiwi slices, excellent for muscle repair and digestion. Boiled egg plus half a grapefruit, a balanced combo of citrus vitamin C and high-quality protein. Chia pudding plus raspberries, a fiber-rich, anti-inflammatory powerhouse that supports muscle maintenance. These combinations don't just taste good, they help muscles recover more efficiently, reduce the likelihood of cramps, and even improve postural strength. Plus, pairing fruit with protein helps support satiety, so you're less likely to reach for processed snacks later in the day. For older adults, this can lead to improved weight management, steadier moods, and stronger overall function. Remember, fruit alone is not the problem, it's the context. With the right pairings, fruit becomes a powerful ally for energy, strength, and vitality in your golden years. For many seniors, the question isn't just what fruit to eat, but when to eat it. Research in senior nutrition increasingly shows that the timing of fruit consumption can significantly affect muscle function, energy, and blood sugar stability throughout the day. Eating high-sugar fruits first thing in the morning, when your body is still fasting, can create a sharp blood sugar spike, followed by a crash that leads to fatigue and weakness. For older adults, this means starting the day at a deficit. Your muscles may receive an initial jolt of energy, but that energy doesn't last, and it often leaves you more tired by late morning. Instead, experts recommend that fruit be consumed mid-morning or mid-afternoon, and ideally after a balanced meal. When paired with protein, fiber, or healthy fats, fruit is digested more slowly and its natural sugars are released more steadily. This provides sustained energy, fuels your muscles, and supports better recovery if you're physically active. Consider this example. Wrong timing: a senior starts the day with just a banana and coffee. By 10 a.m., they feel weak, hungry, and a bit dizzy. Better timing: the same person eats eggs and toast at 7 a.m., then has a handful of blueberries and almonds at 10 a.m. Their energy stays stable, and their muscles perform better throughout the day. Also, avoid fruit close to bedtime, as sugar can interfere with deep sleep, a critical time when your body repairs muscle tissue. In short, the when is just as important as the what. Small shifts in fruit timing can dramatically support senior wellness, energy, and muscle preservation. Creating a simple, sustainable fruit plan can help seniors enjoy variety while protecting muscle health. The key is to rotate low-sugar fruits, pair them properly, and distribute them evenly across the week. This helps prevent overexposure to natural sugars and ensures the body receives a balanced dose of antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber, all essential for maintaining muscle mass and energy in later life. Here's a sample weekly low-sugar fruit guide tailored for senior wellness. Monday. Breakfast: Greek yogurt with raspberries. Snack: half a green apple with almond butter. Tuesday. Breakfast: oatmeal with chia seeds and sliced kiwi. Snack: cottage cheese with blackberries. Wednesday. Breakfast: scrambled eggs and a few strawberries. Snack: celery sticks with peanut butter and a side of grapefruit. Thursday. Breakfast: avocado toast and 1/2 sliced pear. Snack: protein smoothie with frozen blueberries and spinach. Friday. Breakfast: hard-boiled egg and kiwi slices. Snack: low-sugar granola with a few fresh cranberries. Saturday. Breakfast: whole grain toast, sliced green apple. Snack: Greek yogurt with cinnamon and chopped strawberries. Sunday. Breakfast: banana-free smoothie with berries and flaxseed. Snack: handful of almonds and a few orange slices, moderation. Tips for success: stick to 1 to 2 servings of fruit per day. Always pair fruit with a protein or healthy fat. Buy frozen berries for convenience, they're just as nutritious. Stay hydrated: proper hydration helps muscles use nutrients more efficiently. This flexible plan keeps meals interesting and encourages seniors to take an intentional, empowering approach to fruit. With these habits in place, fruit no longer becomes a hidden threat, it becomes a daily ally in preserving strength, balance, and independence. When seniors regularly consume high-sugar fruits, especially without proper pairing or portion control, the effects may not be immediate, but they are significant. Over time, blood sugar instability can lead to silent inflammation, reduced insulin sensitivity, and nutrient depletion, particularly of magnesium and potassium, both essential for muscle contractions. This often results in gradual muscle weakness, poor recovery after activity, and increased risk of falls or fatigue. Many older adults unknowingly attribute these symptoms to normal aging, when in fact, poor fruit habits may be part of the cause. Worse, the decline often occurs so subtly that by the time weakness is noticeable, muscle mass and mobility may already be compromised. Left unchecked, this can lead to reduced independence, higher fall risk, and lower quality of life. Fortunately, these consequences are not irreversible. With a few smart dietary adjustments, strength and stability can be restored. I'm Dr. Grace Mitchell, a geriatric health expert with over 15 years in senior care. Many older adults assume all fruit is healthy, and while fruit is rich in nutrients, not all are equally beneficial as we age. High-sugar fruits like bananas, grapes, and dried mangoes can cause hidden spikes in blood sugar and strain aging muscles, especially when consumed in isolation. One of the most powerful but overlooked steps you can take is to switch to low-sugar fruits like berries, kiwi, and green apples, and always pair them with a protein or healthy fat. This helps maintain energy, stabilize glucose levels, and protect lean muscle mass. I've seen remarkable improvements in seniors who made this simple change: better mobility, improved balance, and even more restful sleep. Most importantly, don't underestimate the importance of personalization. What works for one senior may not work for another. Listen to your body, work with a healthcare provider, and view fruit as a strategic tool, not just a sweet treat. With small, intentional changes, you can keep your muscles stronger, your energy steady, and your independence intact. If you've been feeling sluggish, weak, or unsteady, your fruit choices might be quietly working against you. Don't wait until symptoms become severe, take control today. Start by swapping one high-sugar fruit for a lower-sugar option and pair it with protein or healthy fats. Small changes can create powerful momentum. At Elderly and Health, we believe every senior deserves strength, clarity, and confidence in their daily steps. Subscribe now for weekly senior wellness tips that are practical, science-backed, and designed for your stage of life. Your strength isn't gone, it just needs the right support to return.